It's time for the moon. Queen. Queen.
Each act of heresy is an act of passion.
Oh, okay, so 2 costs. Diana takes out target, so I'm assuming Challenger? Lead second round, so Nightfall.
Find your own light within the darkness.
Okay, so 2/2 Challenger, quick attack. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm interested in seeing her card. I'm really excited about her though. I feel like she's making Nightfall a lot more viable. So early to say though. I dig these animations though. I dig them. And there's the real waifu though. Y'all saying Diana's the moon waifu? Nah. Nah. It's her, the elusive waifu.
Find your path in the dark.
Diana's aight though. Diana's aight. Ooh. That's cool. Okay. Okay, I like it.
The truth protects our cause.
Now she is super pumped up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because of the Nightfall ability. It's so easy to proc. Swole scroll not so swole anymore. Diana in your deck. Striking late is lethal. Yes, get that Nightfall.
Diana. Daylight blinds.
I love character interactions like this too. That was so cool. That was really cool. I think I like Leona's PV a little bit more, but that was still like up there. All right, let's get into the cards. All right, Diana is finally here after her counterpart Leona was released. I'm really excited for this. So Diana herself is a 2-cost 2/2, which I'm very happy because Nightfall aggro, let's go. I'm glad she doesn't cost too much. Quick attack, Nightfall, give me Challenger this round. And the level up is activating Nightfall 4+ times. She looks really cool in this artwork, very thoughtful. I like it. Not as much as Leona's, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just like, Leona is just so much of me. But I do like her card design, though it is to note that unlike Nocturne, you aren't really going to be able to play her by herself without the Nightfall mechanic. I know some people are talking about running Nocturne without the Nightfall simply because he is just a decent card, not leveled up, but her level up condition being +4 Nightfall, it's not really enough to just be a 2/2 with quick attack and get Challenger for 1 turn, in my opinion. I feel like there's probably better some 2-drop. But overall, even without the Nightfall ability in the deck, she is pretty decent. Let's go up to the level up. So I love this art. I really like this art. She looks really cool here, about to face off some enemies. So when she's leveled up, it is a 2-cost 3/3 quick attack Nightfall, or when you activate another Nightfall, give me +2/+0 and Challenger this round. Now this, I feel like this is another coming of Culling Strike. I think we mentioned this yesterday about how there's so many powerful cards with a lower stat line, and I feel like this is even more so, giving Culling Strike some more ammo. I feel like her upgraded ability is really good, especially since it's so easy to get her to be a 5/3. But I hope we could find some more protective spells. I would definitely want to use that to have it so Diana doesn't get killed off so quickly early in the game when she is so vulnerable. So the signature spell is Diana's Pale Cascade, which has some really sick art. It's a 2-cost burst because we haven't seen enough burst in Targon yet. Give an ally +2/+1 this round. Shuffle a Diana into your deck, and Nightfall, draw 1. So considering Nightfall procs whenever it's not the first card, you're able to get multiple Nightfall cards procced on the same turn. This is some crazy value. It's another card where it's a signature spell. of a champion that could arguably be ran in addition to just the champion. I would probably run it in my Nightfall decks. Number one, it does have Nightfall, and number two, again, as we said before, we want something that could buff up Diana if our opponent targets her or tries to get rid of her early on, and I feel like this burst spell is a perfect counter to that. So I'm really excited. I just feel like I was excited for Nightfall aggro to be a thing, to save aggro, but even though I love playing aggro and I will definitely enjoy playing this, we'll just have to see if it may be a little much. We'll see. It's too early to tell though. Next up is a 6-cost Cygnus the Moonstalker. Not sure if I said that right. Which is Nightfall, Gimme, and an ally elusive this round. Now, this seems like more of a finisher card. It's a bit so-so. The stat line isn't that great. The fact that it gives an ally elusive is definitely helpful. If I would run this card, it would only be as a one-of. I really doubt running it more than that, especially since you have some bigger Targon cards that you would probably want to go and play in that slot. Overall, I mean, the elusive is really nice. We're seeing so much elusive, which is really cool. But I hope we maybe in the coming week get some more removal cards as well as we don't have the last champion, which is most likely a really install. We're not quite sure. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not too impressed with this card, but I feel like it could be useful, especially perhaps I'd run 2 of or even 3 of. No, I would never run a 3 of, let's be real. Like maybe a 2 of in a tournament setting, depending on the meta. So I feel like this is a very dependent card. I don't think it's a bad card, it's just probably not going to use it. Okay, 3-cost Hush. Burst, silence a unit this round. Create a fleeting Hush in hand. This card is so good. I think Hush is so good. With the artwork, it looks like it may be Soraka. I don't know if anyone else has the horn. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really know the league lore. The fact that you're able to silence for so cheap, so many times within a round, like you can technically silence this like 3 times in a round because it's burst, you're able to put it off so much. Now, we don't know exactly, it's too early to say like how this is going to be in practice, but the fact that you're having such silence, we didn't have a lot of silence options before, and it's so readily available in your hand, is going to be very powerful, especially even as something that could go and protect your own Diana, which we didn't really have before, but it's good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty situational, but I think it's going to be pretty darn good. Now, this is an interesting addition. 0-cost Poro Cannon Burst from Piltover and Zon. Not even a Targon card, but we just decided to, you know, just add it to here. So it is a Poro Cannon Burst. To play, discard 1, create 2 Daring Poros in hand. Now, if you do not know what the Daring Poros are already, they are the 1/1 elusive Poros. So you're getting that for free. I'm especially, the first thing I think when I see this card is how it's going to work so well in Jinx and Draven discard aggro, that it's basically just free 1/1 elusives, and you get value by so many of the discard effect cards that you have in that list. So I don't really know why it was included in Diana's release. Maybe you could also run it with Diana with the elusive aggro that I could see, or Piltover, Zon, and Ionia, I guess, elusives. It's going to be really interesting to see what deck builders do with this card. So I'm looking at this art, and I'm looking at this poor Poro's Touche just outside the cannon. I'm like, no, don't shoot off the Poro. And then there's a happier Poro like right outside. I'm pretty sure they're actually manning the cannon, so it's Poro must be running a trick on the other one, which I find very interesting. So this card, I feel like it gotta at least cost 1. I don't feel like the discard is enough, especially when you do account for the Jinx Draven aggro discard, where the discard is actually a good thing and will buff it even more. Especially with it being a burst. Like, you just do it, level up your Jinx, you're good. And then you get like an O2 Challenger on board for free as well. So I feel like it being free is a little too much. It's a little too much for me, but I still feel like it's a really cool card. I just don't see it staying as a 0 cost for that much value for so far. Anyways, let me know down in the comments below what your favorite card from the Diana reveal set. What is Diana in comparison to the other champions? I think she's alright. She's up there. I still feel like I like Leona a little bit more than Diana, but I will definitely be interested in using her in the aggro Nightfall decks that I will for sure be running as soon as ladder opens. Till next time, see you.